Crypto.com Crowcoin holders, it is time. The market is heating up. Crowcoin is in a very precarious position. We saw Bitcoin hit all-time highs, then get rejected off. We need to be talking about what levels I'm paying attention to that would really indicate whether it's time to get worried or we're just getting ready for somewhat of the last dip before we see the larger move to the upside. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, I want to start off here on Twitter. Follow me at 333 Blacksea. I say the altcoin market just hit the highest weekly close in history, guys. And why is this important? Because, guys, we are moving into Q4 of the fourth and final phase of this bull market cycle. If we are still in the 4-year cycle, if it's not broken, which I believe so far we are still all the signs are showing that we are still in a 4-year cycle, we should be moving into altcoin season within the next coming months, like very, very soon here. And this is signal alone in itself that altcoins are at a new all-time high, the altcoin market cap. So in my opinion, I think we are loading up. I think we're getting ready to see a larger move here. Now let's talk about Crowcoin here, because Crowcoin has rejected off of 212. I do not like to see that. That looks a little bit bearish. But that being said, guys, I think that this will reverse pretty quickly here in the next coming days / weeks. We'll look at Bitcoin here shortly, but all in all, I made a video about this. I talked about like my trade thesis on Crowcoin right now. I hold spot Crow. I'm looking for long positions, but I'm very cautious about, like, if we weren't in the fourth and final phase of the cycle, I would totally short the rejection off 212, and we would have already been in the profit. But because there's a bull market trend right now, we're in a bull market, I'm reluctant to be shorting, even off of rejections, off of resistance, because at any moment's notice, this can, boop, just do that. And I am prepared for some sort of move like that to play out. Now, I really don't want to see us close below this area here around 18 cents. Could that happen? Yeah, that's fine. I think we could come all the way down to 15 cents and we would still be fine. But that really just kicks the can further down the road, and it kind of makes it a little bit more of a risky trade to be longing on the short term because of the potential 4-year cycle ending. Now, what am I doing right now? I'm sitting on my hands when it comes to Crow. I've been longing, shorting a lot of other altcoins. I had a fantastic short on Aster. I longed XRP and Ethereum for some significant profits. And right now, I'm just kind of waiting for those trades to get stopped down the profit, or looking for other trades if they come into my lap, right? I'm looking for longs on a lot of coins, but I'm not ready to just be like, I'm longing everything right now. Obviously, guys, like, comes to Bitcoin, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin because I think we're at levels right now that would be potentially an awesome area, or an awesome entry area for a long. That's not financial advice. I'm telling you guys how I'm viewing it. But if you guys do want to trade, feel free to check out in the pinned comment section or description box below. We have a 10% bonus on all deposits to BTCC, and they have up to 500x leverage. Insane. And really, the 10% bonus on all deposits is an unheard of sign-on bonus, guys. Take advantage of it. All the affiliate links are down below in the pinned comment section or description box below. Sign up to all these exchanges. It really helps support this channel, and there are a lot of lucrative bonuses to be taking advantage of. So check them out, especially like moving into this hot time in the market, and I do think it's about to get frothy here. If you look at Bitcoin, we're at 121,000. We wicked up to 126K and got smacked right down. Now, I see people saying the top is in. The top was in October 6th. We talked about that, and that little bit of an infograph, basically that guy that could tell the future, that was really just talking about the cyclical nature of the 4-year cycle, how 1,064 days from the bottom is the top, and 364 days from the top is to the bottom of the bear market. And that would mean that October 6th, hypothetically, should have been the all-time high for the cycle. And, well, we dumped after putting all-time highs in, but I just don't think that is locked in yet. I'm not ready to say that was the all-time high. I think that it would be the perfect amount of confusion for that not to be the all-time high, to dump on that day and then bounce back higher into the end of Q4 here. But Bitcoin dominance is rallying, okay? I think that it can go a little bit higher here, but all in all, I think that this will flush out probably into November. Like, the way that Bitcoin looks right now with alts is looking pretty good, honestly, and people are freaking out because Bitcoin is dumping, but look at what's going on here. Cronus is up 1.71% in the past 7 days. A big flush out, not even really a flush out, but down 6.61% in the past 24 hours. Not a big flush out for crypto, for example. 6% drawdown is nothing. But we're sitting at a $6.83 billion market cap, so just barely below $7 billion. The thing that I just don't like is that we're below 212. We rejected off of it. And it's spooky. Like I said, if this was not a bull market, and especially even in a bull market, but if it wasn't a bull market and the fourth and final phase of this cycle, I would have totally taken that short off of 212, the rejection off of this trend line. But where we're at right now in the time of the cycle, I'm very, very cautious about it. So looking at Bitcoin here, we got smacked down from 126,000. Okay. I don't want to see us on a daily candle closing basis, like coming below, like really around this area here, like around 118,000. That would be strange, and it would not look that good. If that would happen, I would be a little bit more concerned. But all in all here, we could come down to 118K and then do that. And I think that that is probably something that's going to play out. I would like to see us hold over 120, but 118K is on the table. That's 116. Sorry, guys. 118 is up here. Around that area. Like if we could draw down another like percentage point, like come down to 120 or 118 and still maintain bullish price structure, but it is important levels. I think that right now we're going to see a little bit of pullback and then bam. I really do expect further continuation of the upside here. You look at the weekly time frame, bullish. You look at the monthly time frame, bullish. You look at the daily time frame, it looks like it wants to cool off for like a couple days, but be very, very careful trying to short this right now. If you might get lucky, but quite frankly, I don't like to take trades that are all about luck. I like to have an actual thesis that goes behind it and or a good risk to reward ratio, if you will. And I think that right now, shorting right here is probably not the move. Maybe I'll eat my words, but I doubt I will. I think that we're probably going to be seeing continuation into Q4, and I think that we're going to be seeing altcoins get really frothy. I think that we're going to see the stock market get frothy, and I think that we're going to see those money printers devalue the U.S. currency and send asset prices sky high. So that's what I think about this market right now. But that's all I got, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Check out all those awesome affiliate links down below. Help support this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.